Yo, what's up, YouTube fam? Since a lot of you liked my last story I shared and told me I should keep doing it, I'm gonna keep doing it. And whenever I feel like it, I'll make a rap video. But till then, you're gonna hear some stories. So, about my last video, if you haven't watched it, check it out. What I didn't like is when people said it was a life lesson to learn. I don't know what the fuck I could learn from that. I mean, I just thought it was a story that entertained you because I used to tell people that all the time. They would laugh their asses off. So, that's why I shared it. But I had like 3 responses telling me, oh, embarrassing moments are life lessons and we learn from them and move on. I'm like, move on? I'm sharing a story that happened over 17 years ago. The baby is grown up. Everyone's grown up. The old man's dead, thank God. But apparently I must have moved on from it. But I just thought I'd share a funny story. So I'm still not able to see how I'm supposed to learn something from that. So I like to share another story, and I don't believe there's anything I need to be learned from this story, but it all goes to one night my brother stole a Christmas tree. And before I get to that, I remember pretty much everything that night. I was 7 years old, and it was getting dark. You know how in the winter it starts getting dark by like 5. And I was getting hungry. And there's no other adults. We have my aunt and uncle. They were teenagers, all their friends, but nobody responsible enough to cook for all of us kids. So my brothers and sisters all had their friends. There was a packed house. And my mom had a French fry maker. And what I thought it was the coolest thing ever. You stick a potato in it, pull a lever down, smash, out comes fries. It was so cool, and I used to play with it. One time I drew sticks of butter in it because I liked the way it smashes. Did I get in trouble for them? Not really. But we see a bunch of potatoes there, and one of my sisters is there with me. She says, I know how to cook. I see Mom do it all the time. We'll put these potatoes in an electric skillet. She throws lard in it. And we're throwing those potatoes in. We're not washing them off. We're not peeling them. We ain't even cutting out the eyes. But we think we know what we're doing. So we start cooking them. Next thing you know, we get a whole bowl full of them. My brother's friends, everybody wants to come and get some. And they're getting ketchup. And then we end up cooking for the whole household. Now some of these fries, they weren't done all the way. They were still kind of hard, but nobody cared, and we thought we chefed it up. Next thing you know, I hear a knock at the door. And we live in a house that has a back door, but we go down some steps, there's the basement, and between it was the back door and the basement. So I go down there, and my brother and his friend, they're dragging a tree. I was like, where'd you get the tree? They're like, we stole it from the store. And we live 2 blocks away from a grocery store that was selling trees. My brother and his friend just decided to steal one out of nowhere. Once they got it, and I remember my brother telling me this, once they got it, they didn't know where to take it. His friend was like, I can't take it to my house. My dad will beat my ass. So my brother says, I'll take it to my house. So we open the door and they drag it in. Then I get back to so-called cooking. But I thought he would have got in trouble for it, but he didn't. My mom decorated it anyways. So that's just one of the memories that I had. But I guess if I were to learn something from that day, I learned how to cook fries better. Because now I can make some bomb-ass fries, especially with the deep fryer. So, if you like that story, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, I really don't give a shit. But I'll keep coming with more stories though. Peace out.